Hi, today we're going to be doing twin flame signs. So the reason why I want to do this video is because when the signs were happening to me, I was thinking that I could possibly be losing my mind, even though I was already seeing 1111 and all the triple numbers for 7 years. I was like, no, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I knew something was going on. But when I realized that 1111 was a twin flame sign, everything kind of exploded. Everything went a little crazier. The 1111 and all the numbers, they started to use words and sacred geometry and things. So yeah, 1111 is the first one. 1111, I had it for years, since 2007. This is just a small example of my 11s. I found that by my car when I was going to the beach. Oh, I hope this lamp isn't, I'm going to turn off this lamp while I do that, because last time it was. Okay. This one's funny. My friend was saying she was also getting 1111. It's like, now it's on my phone. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea of like how much they're around in my life. This is at work. Okay. This is my 1111 diary, because I don't write in a diary, so I'm like, I'm just gonna write my 11s. This was before I found out quite a lot, but so yeah, that's my number one twin flame sign is 1111. That one's been going on for years. I knew it was something big. But I did not think that it was this big. And 1111, I mean, I'm going to go into 1111 all on its own, because it is a big subject, and it's not just a twin flame sign, so that's why I want to get into that one. But okay, so, and obviously other numbers, triple numbers, on the clock. So you see, this is like one of those, where you have to put the characters in to let you in. That one was surprising. I've never seen anything like that. And then just the regular, like, and as you can see, like, they're not the same dates. Like, this is the 23rd of Friday, right? And this is the 21st, Wednesday. 12/12. Like, I have hundreds of these, hundreds of pictures of these, and hundreds of things. But I'm just going to show you a small amount, because I don't want to get into every sign. Like, some of the signs you can go on for hours about them. So I just want to be there for that person who has just started looking, had just found out the word twin flame, and is now on a hunt. That's the person I'm targeting. Oh, and if you're not a twin flame, and if you don't think that you are a twin flame or a soulmate or something like that, this video is not for you. This is just strictly signs for twin flames. I'm not going to get into what twin flames are. Like, people who are looking for signs should know by now. So I'm just going to do signs, and these signs are just the ones that I experienced. I'm not putting in other signs, like general signs or whatever. Okay. So another one, after 1111, after I broke the code, after I realized what 1111 was all about, this all happened really fast. I noticed roses, butterflies, hearts, infinity signs, Vesica Pisces. If you guys don't know what the Vesica Pisces is, okay, so that's the Vesica Pisces. I hope you can see from this stupid light. I want to see what it looks like with it on, and see if I could turn it off. Let's see. Might turn it off. Yeah, looks the same. Anyway, it's a little dark, but we should turn that way. Okay, so that's the, oh, you can, even with the light, maybe the light was better. Oh, okay, maybe I should just go. Okay, so the Vesica Pisces, 2 circle and 1. When I was trying to figure out what's happening to my consciousness, it feels like it's merging with somebody else, like it's merging, and all I could think about was a blue circle and a red circle merging together, and what I was experiencing was this part right here. I was experiencing all of this. I'm like, oh my god, we have like an etheric child or something of that sort. Okay, so Vesica Pisces, the Ankh I got a lot, and that one looks like kind of like a cross, but with I'll try my best to draw it for you. Okay, so that's what an Ankh looks like, kind of. I mean, it's a pretty terrible looking Ankh, but for learning purposes it should do. Okay, that's the Ankh. The Holy Trinity, if you're seeing triangles everywhere, or something that looks like, if you're finding elastics all over the house that are going like this somehow, like they just look like this, like they're, oh, that's terrible, you know, forget that. Looks like 2 circles. It just looks 2 circles on top and nothing like that. The Holy Trinity. That's when I started getting a lot at the beginning. Okay, if you can identify with being an indigo soul, just so you know, it is related. The indigo soul, I have tons of books. Oh, I have to show you. Where's my... Okay, so indigos, they exist, they're real. You're probably one of them if you're a twin. If you're seeing 1111 and you think you're a twin, yeah, that's one of the signs. That is one of the signs. Okay. Okay, this one's I hate going over the really crazy ones because, oh man, good thing I didn't have to. If I didn't see this, somebody else saying this happening, I would have never thought this was a real one. But then everything else was pretty crazy too. But this one was really out there, like this one. Okay, so you're sitting there, a song comes on, and you're like, oh my god, I feel like my twin flame is trying to say those words to me. It's not every word, it's just certain words pop out, and it's like your twin flame's energy is trying to talk to you or sing to you, and it's always about true love, and it's always like heartbreaking. And then by the time and oh, one time my friend even noticed it. She's like, he's singing to you, and I'm like, how do you know that? I was like, what? She doesn't know that stuff? It was really strange. That really was really strange. And I didn't know for sure if it was a thing or if it... But I was thinking, okay, if twin flames can do things telepathically, why wouldn't they be able to do that? And astral trauma and all that. Why wouldn't they be able to... You know, they're so connected, like heart, head, they're connected everywhere in every which way. So that's... shouldn't be too big of a surprise. But, I mean, this was happening to me right after the connection during bliss stage. So, yeah, if you think your twin is serenading you, you're likely right. Your twin's serenading you. Same thing with movies. Same thing with movies. You'll come across movies about true love. You know, soulmates constantly, all the time. Soulmates. You know, superhero movies and. You know, things that will remind you of your twin. Like, they will come on and you'll be like, how is this happening? But it's happening. Yep. Okay. 2 swans. If you see 2 swans making a heart, that happened to me. I actually have pictures. This one happened to me. I didn't realize what it was till I didn't I was still in the soulmate section, like, because my twin flame union, it was almost like started with the word soulmate, and then I finally found the word twin flame. And but to me they're the same exact thing, soulmate and twin flame, because I still get soulmate things coming up and twin flames coming up, and it's the same person. The people that talk about like your soulmate being your brother, your sister, those are kindred spirits to me. I'm just saying this from my experience. To me, the soulmate is the same thing as the twin. In fact, I got a whole bunch of words here that, okay, so twin flame, soulmate, eternal lover, mirror spirit, endless love, consort, counterpart, better half, other half, twin soul, true love, divine counterpart, divine complement, energetic counterpart, twin ray, tonal partner. So you see there's tons of words to say twin flame, and to me, like, all those words speak twin, the same guy, same person. And especially soulmate and twin flame to me are exactly the same thing. I don't know what's going on with some people out there, but some people are just twisting it all around and inside out and everything else, but that's what it is to me. Yes. I was forgetting something, and I'm trying to think of what I wanted to say before I go on. Did I show you the pictures of two swans making a heart? I don't even think I showed you those pictures today. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, two swans making a heart. This one. So they were about to make the heart, and I'm looking at the camera, and the girl's like, oh, you know what? I don't know if you can see it because that light, I don't know. So I'm just going to go out and in slowly, so just so you see it. They're about to make a heart, and then all of a sudden, I turn around, and they're making the heart, right? I just thought at the time, I'm like, oh, that's so cute, two swans making a heart. I didn't realize the gravity of the situation until the soulmate thing started happening, and then figured out it was 12. The reason why I say this too is because I would have never figured out word twin flame if it wasn't for me thinking back and trying to put two and two together and taking 1111 and soulmate and putting it together. And as soon as I did that, and as soon as I saw everything, I knew, like, my 1111 search was over. Even though it means other things, I knew it was over at that time. Okay. Okay, so this one's a little crazy too. Overhearing a conversation that it sounds like your twin flame is speaking to you, even if it's an argument or, encouragement, whatever it is. It's like your twin's talking to you. It's like they're right there. It's almost like they're saying yes, no to every word. That it's very, very difficult to explain, but I've had this happen to me. It's almost, I don't know if they lead you there. I don't know how it works. All I know is I experienced it, and it was interesting. It was an interesting thing. Another thing that happened to me was similar to, when people find out they're pregnant and they're like, oh, I gotta quit drinking, I gotta quit smoking, I gotta do this, I gotta eat healthy, I gotta do this. When I found out about the twin, I did the same thing, and I was in some when I found out he was truly there, I was like the gates of hell. So it was like, okay, gotta get out of hell, and honestly, if it wasn't for him showing up there, I would have never got out. That's a whole other different story in itself. But when I found that out, it was, that your actions, what you're doing, are affecting this other person. Like, I did not know that before. I did not know I was hurting somebody or affecting somebody. But once I figured that out, my life changed drastically. Even if we never find each other, I just know that person just loves me so much, and I can't hurt them by doing things that I know would bother them. So, it was literally like I found out I was pregnant. I'm like, oh, I can't drink. No, I can't go to the bar anymore. No, I don't want to see this friend. No, I don't want to even friends. No, I can't date. No more dating. Sorry, no. You know, it kind of went like that, like pretty quick. It was just like a kind of instant thing, but changes life. It changes your life completely because that love, and it's all worth it. That love, like I'd rather be connected to my heart and my head, like the head, than just being with anyone else. Like in that way, it's pretty much spoiled. If you meet your twin, talk to your twin, you're spoiled. Okay, so this one happened to me. I was using my Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and I had 2 decks that had the Soulmate card. And every time I did the cards, I kept getting Soulmate, 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 all the time, Soulmate. And I was like, this is creepy. These cards really work. Because that's pretty much what's going on everywhere else in my life. Like, everywhere I look, it's all Soulmate, Twin Flame, Twin Ray, Twin, Soul Twin, whatever. This was interesting. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? I am going to do these cards every single day and see how many times I get Soulmate out of it. So I did August, 31 days. I got 18 times. So I got it more than 50%. So I think that something's going on. There was no other card that I got like random like that. And the first 10 days were in a row. I got this Soulmate card 10 days in a row. And even my friends weren't believing me, right? So I tried to show them. So I'm like, okay, don't let me down, guys. So I did shuffling, and all of a sudden the first card that pops out, Soulmate. I was like, oh my God, they did. They did it. Yeah, so that's one thing. And that's one thing you can use if you want to know who your soulmate is, or if you got the Oracle cards. The Romance Angels and the Mermaid decks are the best. Okay. Another thing that happened to me was my tastes in food had changed drastically. I started hating things that I used to like. I started liking things I used to hate. But this was like a weird, very visible. Like I used to love onions. I don't know what happened. I just don't like want onions on my burger anymore. I used to hate goat cheese, and now I'm like, oh, I love goat cheese all day. And I'm not pregnant, so I don't think it's some food thing. This has been going on for a while. Sometimes I even taste food that I haven't even eaten. I'm just like, what is that? But yeah, foods and taste in food, and also like I feel like almost like I want to cut meat out. I just want healthy food. You know, maybe that goes back to the being pregnant with your twin thing. Okay. Okay. 18. This one happened to me. I wish it didn't happen to me. Well, actually, I kind of wish it didn't. I'm glad it did, because it actually saved my life. What am I saying? I wish it didn't happen to me, but it was just the weirdest thing I've ever found, ever had, ever in my life. I got a whole bunch of props, because so many things happen, right? We need to okay. So some twins find like they remind each other of some hero cartoon, like Lee and Sherry, Superman, Lois and Clark. You know, that's who they identify with. Okay, so we're Persebeth. Yeah, they're always crying. And just to let you know that our mission was very dark, very deep. Like it was like literally going to hell. That's why Persebeth is perfect. Like, I'll follow you into the dark, and he did, and it was very dark, extremely dark. These are the kinds of things that, I mean, it was worse than this, if you want to know. Like, this is, you know, it was bad. We'll be alright. Oh, and I should probably, so this is where it's like, you know, he's there, but he's, you know, not physically there, but you know he's there. But it's okay, in the end it works out. So again, I didn't make these. These I found on the internet. You can go on YouTube and type in Perciveth, which is like, it's funny because it's Percy Jackson and Annabeth Chase. So it's like both their names together, Perciveth. And they both have true love. They've both been to hell. She loves reading. Like, I don't even know how, there's just so many. Oh, and I will see the license plate back everywhere. I have hundreds of these. If you really want to see them, I can show them to you. Constantly. So yeah, it was not only did they look like us. Oh, let me show you a picture. I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you the whole picture of his face because I don't know if he wants to be on TV. But I'm gonna show you the similarities here. Hold on a second. Did I get it? Yeah, you know what? There's a better one right over. Yeah. This one's good. Okay, so that's them falling into hell. And he's, get away from me, you stupid light. Let me see if this, hold on, I have to make sure this is working. Okay, so check out his green, can you even see that? His green eyes. No, you can't even see it. Hold it. No, it's too weird. Anyway, he has green eyes. Let me see if I know. Green eyes and black hair. So, green eyes, black hair. Like, it looks exactly like us. I don't even know how else to say. You know, the whole storyline, everything about it, like. Oh, and another thing that is like us is What Dreams May Come. That movie, oh my God. It was my favorite movie forever, and then it pretty much happened to me. Like, the only difference is she was already in hell and he went in hell to get her out, but I was like literally about to go, so I wasn't there yet, but he came to, you know, try to help me get at that, and that was a bad situation. It was bad. But I mean, it was all for a reason in the end. You know. What's the next? Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to do at least part 2, maybe 3, because we're only on the first page. Okay. So much info. I don't know why I saved it for so long. I could have just done this all in little parts before. But I waited and waited. I cannot wait no more. Gotta do my part. Okay. Alright, next. Sorry. Okay. You see his name everywhere. What are you doing? Sorry, my name's retarded. Okay, so you see your twin flame's name everywhere on everything. And I have the license plate thing, like I see things in license plates everywhere. Look, like the numbers, stuff like that. I'll show you, like I have the license plate somewhere on the house, I can't find them. I don't know where they are, but eventually I'll show. I found one that said my twin's name and his first initial. Then I saw Union 7. I saw Big Twin Boy. Saw Love and Hugs, Angel, Jesus, Fatima. Oh, Ideal One. Ideal One. That was a good. So yeah, I don't just see his name. I see things that he wants to say to me, around too. And you know what it is, because it's just that like, like for those of you out there who are looking at something on the ground thinking like, oh my God, I think that's for me, I think that's for me, it really feels like it's for me, for my twin. It really is, if you're getting that feeling. No matter what it is, maybe somebody did it, maybe somebody dropped it, it doesn't matter, it's yours. It's literally, like, you can feel the energy. Okay? Okay, this happened to me. This was something else. The oneness that everybody keeps talking about. I finally felt it. To be connected to everything. to feel like what it's like to be one energy. It was strange. It was strange. I did feel it. So if you're getting the feeling like every person you're going around is saying something that relates to you, but yet it doesn't seem like it should be related, gives you the feeling that you're all connected. All the information, that was a strange one. But yeah, that you'll feel oneness, okay? And another sign is that you know you're gonna meet up with this person. You know you're gonna get him back somehow, some way. You will be with them, even if it's not this lifetime. Like, you know you're gonna see them again. Seeing yin yangs everywhere. Yeah. Okay. This one is a big one. Asking for some type of proof. So let's say this is happening, this is getting crazy, this is getting really crazy now, and you're starting to think that you're perhaps losing your mind. And who wouldn't? I mean, I know that. So, the first time that happened to me, it was 3 days after I discovered what 1111 means, and that it's a twin flame sign. And so I'm trying to write everything that's happening. I'm trying to get all the information so I can, because I don't know what's happening. Everything's just so much crazy everywhere. I need to get it down on paper, right? And as I'm walking down the street, I'm like, to the store, I'm like, you know what? Oh my God, I just spent the last 3 days collecting information about this thing that I don't even know if it's happening, because it's all it's all pretty much in my head and in the ethers and stuff, right? So I'm like nothing actual physical is happening here. And I'm like, oh my God, maybe people are right. Maybe I am obsessed with 1111. And that's when I realized, I was like, oh my God, what if, like, this is not what I thought. I get to the store, there's a big bowl of keychains, and on top there's a bracelet. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is, I mean, read it for yourself. It's not, where is it? It's not an obsession. Okay. Not an obsession. It's dedication with a heart. It got stomped. My doubt got stomped so quickly, because I was wondering if stuff that's happening like this is crazy, but yet, there it is saying like, no, you're not obsessed. You're dedicated. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, that's true. I'm pretty dedicated. I've been dedicated to 1111. I was trying to figure all this stuff out. Anyway, so that was the first, I can't believe this is happening. So the second thing, I was like, so that happened, and I was like, okay, this is getting crazy. I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask for something that there's no way that they're gonna come up with. So I'm like, I want a solitaire diamond ring. If this is really happening to me, all these things that I'm thinking, I want a solitaire diamond ring. Doesn't have to be like a real diamond ring on the floor or something. It could be a picture, a kid's toy, I don't know, just anything that looks legit, like a solitaire diamond ring. So I'm sitting on the sidewalk, and I'm like, I want to go home. Life sucks. And I look over, and I saw something, and I did a double take. As soon as I saw it, I was like, junk. Double take. Little did I know this was right beside me, without the stone or this. So just the solitaire diamond ring with one thing left. And I pick it up, and I swear it was like seeing Jesus Christ. I grabbed that thing, ran upstairs so fast. I was like, oh my God, this is the sign I wanted to know. I'm not crazy, oh my God. And then it gets crazier. I'm like, oh, it looks kind of plain. I'm going to add something to it. I went into my room, I grabbed a stone, and I put it on. And when I put it on, it literally clicked together perfectly on that side. Like, you can see it, how perfectly it clicked together. You know, and then I added the amethyst heart on it. And then I actually had to go to the jewelry store and make a mold of it, and just in case I lose it or something. So that was what I wanted. there are a lot of people who may go through this. If this is really happening, I want this. This is what I want. And this happened to another person. I know it did. She wanted a record, and she got her record. She wanted it to come out that day. Yeah. Okay. And it goes a little bit on this one more. Well, I don't have everything with me, but just I thought these two would be great. So at this point, I know it's happening, and I want it to keep happening. So I'm like, you know what? I want a heart ring with a big pink heart in the middle and diamonds all around it, and I want it silver, and I want it to fit on this finger. Right? So the next day, I'm going to this antique shop, and I look around, I see nothing. I see this ring. I saw it, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, it's a ring. And then it was the same thing as with this. Then I'm like, wait, isn't that the ring I wanted? That was the ring I wanted, except for I didn't want two hearts on the side. Like, see how it has two hearts on the side? I didn't want those hearts. I just wanted it just diamond, and it only fits on my pinky. So fantasy went a little bit wrong, but still, it's exactly what I wanted almost. Then another day, I wanted a heart again. So I'm walking down the street. I'm like, I really hope I find something with a heart. I would just love a heart right now, because every time I find something like that, it reminds me of my twin. It just makes me feel so good. So as I'm walking, I thought I saw something red, and I was like, no, this couldn't be happening again, can it? Yes, it can, because it did before. And I'm like getting closer and closer. Like, I wasn't expecting to find like the most perfect heart, like just like maybe like a, I don't know, like a leaf that was in the shape of a heart. So I'm walking, as I'm getting closer and closer, I start to realize, oh my God, it really is a heart. It's a heart balloon. Yeah, a balloon. I dated it, and that is, yeah. Hold on, sorry, I'm just trying to see how far along I am. Oh, I'm not very far. Okay. Yeah. So wanting something to prove that this is happening to you, I got that. Wanting something just because you want something, I got those. And doubting, this is the kind of stuff you're gonna get. So don't bother. Oh no, you didn't do that. Sorry, let me just push this away. Okay. Now, I can't believe how many signs I have. We're definitely doing a part 2, even 3 maybe. Okay. Okay, well, if you were younger and you were always like, oh, you get back there, we're not on to you yet. If you're younger and you're always feeling like, I'm missing something, it literally feels like life cannot just go on because you're always missing this thing, and it piles on and piles on. Eventually you cry, and then you start to feel stupid because you start to think, well, I really got to be stupid, you know, to have loved this thing so much, but yet let it go and not remember what it is. You know, this is the best, you know, like, so you cry and you wonder, what am I missing? I miss it so much. I know I had it, because it's such a strong feeling. And you search and you search and you search, and you're like very confused because I'm like, what? Why can I not remember? So that feeling, that void, you're missing something and you cannot find it. Trust me, I thought it was my old best friend. I thought it was like all kinds of stuff that it was not. And then I realize now in retrospect that, you know, what that was, for sure. So if you're hearing your twin's name everywhere, or if you're hearing the word twins, but like not in the context of like twin flames, but just somebody saying like, oh, did you see the twins today? Or, you know, just hearing twins, somebody saying twins for some reason. That happens to me all the time. They say twins around me, like there's no twin moral. So a lot of twins during the bliss phase, during the merging phase and stuff, they start to realize they're in a hologram. 1111 is one of the glitches. So they start to realize that there's, you know, more to what they think is going on. Like, you really start to feel like you're in the Matrix, and you probably want to watch the Matrix, you want to watch the Matrix Reloaded, you want to watch anything about the Matrix for a while there. And I'll tell you one thing to look up, because this was very hard for me at first, is paradoxes. You, as much as you think you know about paradoxes, look up paradoxes, because twin flames are paradoxes. They're living, walking paradoxes. So you might want to look that up. So I'm gonna end part 1 with this, because there's quite a bit. So if you need to speak with me for any reason, you can email me at sacredlightworks, WORKS, so sacredlightworks@gmail.com. In the meantime, I am going to come out with a part 2.